What's going on? Robbie here with Rolling Hills Property Maintenance. Just doing a few things. I've already cut a yard this morning. Took me maybe 40 minutes. Pretty quick and easy. That's why I didn't do much of videoing. But I am going to show y'all something right now. I'm going to change out my stick edger blade. So this is a reverse nut. So if a normal, when you're putting on a nut and bolt, normally it would go clockwise to tighten. This goes clockwise to loosen. Washer. You can tell I might have a little bit more life in them, but I might have a little bit, but I don't, like I said, I've only got just a little bit left. So you can see where right here where there's a little bit of an edge, where it sits on the head. And it gets pretty sharp too. I'm gonna save it just in case. So, and then there is no specific way to put on your sticks. Now I did flip this one because one side will wear out more than the other and create, kind of almost like a little knife blade. And then I flip it so I can wear down the other side. So all we're going to do is put this back on. There are teeth inside this that sits over this bolt in the head, so that way it doesn't spin whenever you're using the piece of machinery. So kind of got to finagle it a little bit. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about here on the head. Whoops. Well, that gives you a little bit better. So right here on this shaft, you can kind of see it's like a gear almost. And yes, I do need to grease it too. But I don't have a grease gun yet. I got to get me one of those. And then, oh, you know what? I just discovered something. Ah, I got you. I see now. So that would sit inside there. There's almost like a little locking lever right here. Here, I'll show you again. See that right there? You can actually, like a little keyway, you can stick something in there and it'll prevent it from turning. Ah, gotcha. See, I just learned something with y'all. Cool. Gotcha. Alright, so here we go. Put this on. Put the washer on the outside. And then, like I said, to tighten, it's reverse. It's counterclockwise. So, there we go. Here, let's do this. There we go. Oops, backwards. Alright. And then we'll stick, let's just say this. Perfect. And we'll, till it's tight. And there you have it. So here we go, guys. Next thing we're doing here is we're going to change out the chainsaw chain. What I have here is a 16-inch Oregon Pro Series chain from my chainsaw. If you can see the specs on it, H66, fits these brands as well as the FCO series. It is a Oregon bar advanced cut, but here's the new bar that I've got, advanced cut by Oregon, product, all that stuff. So, but this is my FCO series chainsaw. It is if you can see that, MT4400. I've had it for about 8 years and I absolutely love this chainsaw. Couple of different wrenches. You can get them in different lengths. All right, basically all you're doing here, slide the bar back where it hits the brake or the bearing. Take this off. And whoop. Sorry about that. And yes, I do need to clean my bar, but here's the bar. Oregon products. Here's the chain, and as you can tell, some of these teeth, it's just, they're done, they're toast. When you put it in the dirt, usually, unless you're a pro, you don't typically get it back. So we'll hang it up right up here. And then here's the bar, and it is filthy. So we're gonna use some brake clean to purge the dirt from the bar. And then I'm gonna also clean this here too. I'm gonna clean all this up. But first things first, so let's go clean it up. And then you also too have like this little gear at the end where the chain sits in and it spins and holds it in the track. Whoop, whoop. And then what I'll do is I'll take a rag or something too. There we go. Now she's spinning good. Like I said, brake clean, it doesn't last long, but it works wonders. Well, close enough, clean enough, good enough, so we're gonna put it back together. All right, a little better, not the best. So it's all good though. Now, what we're gonna do, flip it back up, find the bar. Yep, put the bar back in. Then we're gonna take our new chain out of the package. Now this is where the fun part, which came out just right. Now, you got to be careful that you don't put the chain on backwards. So you want the teeth obviously going forward on the top. So that's the best way I can explain it to you. So go around this gear or clutch, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure people have different names. Slide it into the track. Okay. Now what I like to do is I like to pull it forward and then I run it backwards to make sure that it's all in. That's how I do it. Now in this case, okay, there we go. Now we're in. Now there might be a little bit of adjusting going on for the simple fact that you got to get that adjusting nut into the track. So what we might do is maybe just play with it a little bit. Let's see. Okay, yep, so I've got to slide it back. I've got to slide this sliding adjuster back. There it is. Now we're in, and then I'm going to run it forward just a touch, and there it is. Put these on. Then I'm gonna, once they're somewhat tight, I'm gonna flip it back up. Take this. Now I just want a little bit of play at the bottom, or on the chain. That'll be fine. And now let's see if we can get her cranked up. Primer right here, choke all the way down. Prime, I don't know, might need to put fuel in it. I got my compression button down. All right. There we go. And that's how you change out your saw blade. and your stick edger blade. Hey, good morning, good morning. So yesterday was a little longer than I expected to be, so that's why I'm gonna finish the video from yesterday today, this morning. Gonna have my coffee, Clear Creek State Park. I know it's backwards, sorry. But so yesterday, recap, I did 4 properties. 3 of them were repeat customers. Basic, simple mow, weed eat, edge, sidewalks, driveways, things like that. And then I went and spent some time at a new customer. It was a one-time deal. Well, hopefully not, but yesterday was just a one-time deal. She needed her yard caught up. It was a little overgrown, not bad though, and she needed it weed eated. And some of the hill that she, kind of lives on behind her house, needed to be weed eated and knocked down again. So that's what I did, and it took me 3.5 hours, and a lot of the time was on the weed eater, which was fine too. Gives me a good workout. And of course, up here in Northwest Pennsylvania, a lot of these houses are on hills, and they're pretty good sized hills. I had a rookie mistake yesterday too, and I went down a part of the hill that was steeper than I was thinking it was, and so anyway, I slid down a little bit, and yeah, anyway, it's just one of those things where you're learning the properties, and you're learning the layout of being up here, because in Southern Virginia where we were, totally different, a lot flatter, and a lot bigger lots and properties. And I'm learning that my mower that I have is definitely not suitable. Well, I mean, it is for some places, but not as much as it was in Virginia. So I'll probably be looking for a walk behind mower. So anyway, but all in all, it was a great day. I did come home. I was toast. And so that's why I'm going to finish this video this morning. So, and I'm doing it on the YouTube record, so hopefully it does all right. But if not, then sorry. But anyway, so I'm going to have my coffee, and today I'm staying home with my little one. She has a cold, so I'm going to stay home with her and just hang out with her. It's not a bad cold at all, actually. She doesn't have a fever or nothing. She just has a sore throat, whatever. But then tomorrow I'll go finish up the properties I had for today. I'll finish those up in the morning. So tomorrow, Saturday. So today is Friday the 25th. Yeah, September 25th. Today is the 25th. It's a little foggy out right now. We are kind of in a little bit of a warm-up right now. It's been in the 70s, and 50s at night. I do know that next week, though, we're supposed to have rain. It's supposed to get cold again. And I've been following, like I said before, on one of my other videos, a channel called Direct Weather. Check him out. He gives updates on weather across the nation, and, in certain regions, who's going to get snow and who's not, and who's going to be above average and below average, and blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool channel. Anyway, check him out. No, I'm not getting paid to advertise for him. I'm too small for that yet. So anyway, I'm gonna be uploading a video that I did do yesterday. Well, you guys will have already seen it now that this is the end of the video. Anyway, all right, so I'm done rambling. I'm gonna have my coffee, and we will talk to you in a bit. See ya.